Okay, so it sounds like you had some positive experiences going to Santa Barbara College. What impact did that have, and how much did that influence the trajectory of your life at that point?
So I ended up getting pregnant at 19, and within 2 years of that, I ended up getting pregnant again. So I was like 21 with 2 kids, and that is really where my life changed. Where I had like a new commitment to like these kids that I didn't want to like be exposed to the same things that I did.
And you mentioned earlier that your mom, she was a single mom. Where was your father at? Did you have a relationship with him? What was going on there?
No, I never had a relationship with my father. And I think that's where the cycle comes in, like where like that was my first exposure, I feel like, to patriarchy, where a man like came into my mom's life, like had children with her and then left her for like someone else. So I didn't have any relationship with him until I was a young adult, actually a teenager.
Okay, and how did that go?
I mean, I didn't pursue it. I know who he is, and I'm close to my step siblings, my half siblings, his other children, and I care a lot about them. But as far as my relationship with my dad, there's no relationship there.
In 2010, you get involved with Chicanos Unidos. But what happened before that inspired you to get involved in this activism, from becoming a new mother to getting involved in this organization? Are there any events between that time that occurred?
So after I had my daughters, I really started focusing on school and finding a part of myself that I didn't really know existed, because I started really being interested in what I was learning, and then really paying attention to like what was going on like on campus or in the community. But I hadn't created like that critical thinking about the criminal justice system yet. I felt really grateful that I had like aged out and I had had some support. And so I didn't have like that critical lens yet. I remember one of the school counselors, the transfer counselors, told me that I was ready to transfer, that I would be ready like the following semester, and that I should probably be looking at some schools. And I didn't know how to like comprehend that, because I was like this, I saw myself as like little Gaby from like the East Side, and how was I gonna like move away, and how would I even do that, and how could I even fathom to think about that? And so then I started applying for schools, and I ended up moving away from my community. And when I moved out, I went to Long Beach State and ended up living in Orange County. So just paying attention to like what was going on in the community. And I started getting involved in Santa Barbara with the Democratic Party over there, like with union work. So that was like my first exposure. There was a mentor of mine growing up. His name was Babatunde Foleyemi, and he worked with a lot of youth in Santa Barbara. And I remember like he would talk to us about like the movement and his connection to like Malcolm X, because he was from like New York, and just talking about like second chances in the system. And none of that really made sense to me until I was older. But that was like my first, I guess, exposure to organizing.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.